guys, I'm ausflightsimmer. Welcome to the stream and let's jump into the cockpit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. G'day. How you Shane at both breaks to get it off the park break? What's going on, Scott? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Tuesday morning. We don't normally stream on Tuesday mornings, but what the heck? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I need to shave. Jesus, that's getting bad now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Captain Fuzzball is here. What's going on, legends? Nice to talk to you in the first class lounge. Maple Leaf is here. Drew! Hello. Hey, mate, what's going on? It's always a nice surprise when we see Drew in the chat. Hope you're doing well. That was a high five. That wasn't a slap across the face. That was me just giving you a high five. Like, you know, high five. Tricky, what's going on? And welcome to the stream. Good morning, Xenon. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing well. Mrs. TP says hello, everyone. Welcome to the TP family. Richard's here. G'day, Richard. What's going on? Welcome. Oscar Hines here says good morning. All I'm happy I could finally catch a stream. Well, it's nice to have you here anyway. Did I say hello to William? Hey, William. What's going on? Good morning to you, mate. Emerson's here as well. Welcome to the stream. And Mr. TP. When there's one TP, there's usually two TPs. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Who else is Mr. Brett Pounds is doing the sim update 13? Don't do it. Don't do it. Hopefully the decompressing. No, I won't even go there. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on something. If not, you'll have to jump in the forums and do the workarounds to get it to work. But hopefully it's not too bad for you. Mr. Two Mops, the #1 YouTube supporter. Thanks very much for checking out the streams. Maddie is here. What's going on, Maddie? Scotty's here. Welcome, Scott. Hope you're doing well. And Kraken, Mr. Brett plays. And did I miss anybody? Random. I said hello to. I think I've got everybody. But welcome, everybody. I'm probably gonna. I'll tell you what we're going to be doing in October. I'll be updating my Scream schedule. Scream, yes, the Scream schedule. Be updating the Scream schedule, the stream schedule, and putting some additional streams back on. And so stay tuned to that. We've got the Simbit World streams happening. We're doing at the moment some members only, or the first class lounge VATSIM flight. So we did the first one last night. So big thank you to everybody that jumped in, and we did some VATSIM flying last night, which was good. Different type of streaming. So stay tuned to the Discord. We'll be updating stuff during October and sort of come back. We're trying to come back anyway. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Is the aircon actually working in this room? I feel it is. Anyways. Hey Aaron, what's going on? A good day, Buttercup. How are you doing, Princess? Welcome to the stream. But it's nice to see everybody here on a Tuesday morning. My days are a bit out of whack because of daylight savings happening for our friends down south, and then we had a public holiday here today. So I keep thinking it's Monday, but it's actually Tuesday. So I thought I was looking at the bats. No, I was looking at the ceiling because I got a vent here. We've got ducted aircon. You sort of need to where I live around the world because it gets hot and humid, and I've been having some dramas with my eyes, and I suffer from hay fever, but it's never this sort of problem. So we think that because we had such a dry winter, it only rained a couple of times, we think that the pollen and allergies is just going nuts. So basically seal off the world, put the aircon on, and it seems to be a little bit better. So yeah. But now I just got to pay the magic power man. Just keep doing this to the power. The bloke, yeah, hey Bill, here's some more money for the power. Screaming every Wednesday and Sunday. Yes, absolutely we are. Yeah. Normally at work have a few days off. Oh, nice one, Glenn. That's good to see. It's Monday evening. Well, it's Monday. Aaron, if anybody doesn't know in the chat, Mr. Aaron B is the most hardest person to please in the world. You know, you just can't make the dude happy, I swear. Today temps are 17 degrees and it's awesome. All right, let's just do a Sunshine Coast weather report for you all so you can see what we do. Sunshine Coast weather. Because I don't even know. It's we're meant to have some rain this week, which is tomorrow. Today is 25 degrees. I don't know what the pollen count was high and super high the last couple of days, so that might be affecting me a bit. Yes. Falling apart we are. Falling apart. But welcome. We're going to do a quick flight out of our friend's Metas is in Palma on holidays at the moment, so we'll fly out of Palma down to Madrid, and I've got both of these airports in the sim, so I thought I would do that. 17 raining Melbourne, typical. Yes, geez, you can tell it's going to be a crap entertaining stream if we're talking about the weather in the first 10 minutes of the stream. Apologies, everyone. By the weekend back, it'd be 200 degrees maximum. After 2 years of being hopping at these streams, you would get better. I'm being patient, you know. Oh God, the banter. But it was a different stream last night for our drop bears because I didn't have any music. We had no music going, and we just had ATC, and it was pretty busy. It was busy, so it was a good one to sort of get thrown back into. Unfortunately, Aaron, you missed the stream. Better luck next time. I'm actually putting the air conditioner in because of the local energy company caps my solar exports as less than what the half produce, so it needs something that you can use the waste of their access. Yeah. See, in our previous house, when solar was becoming a thing, we put solar on there. We had a small system. And we were getting, I don't know, I think it was like 28 cents. It was crazy per kilowatt, or however they work it out to be. It was insanely good. Then we moved into this place, and we thought, oh, we probably won't be here any more than a few years. We won't put solar in there, but we probably should have put solar in there. So because now you get nothing now. I don't know what's the average. Who's in Australia? What are you getting for your solar per kilowatt? It's like 8 cents or something like that. So it's not much. Yeah, anyways, we'll probably look at getting it some 10 cents. 10 cents. Yeah, it's not much. I was getting 28 cents back in the day. That's probably going on nearly 14 years ago. So was a good stream. Oh, thank you, Mr. Brett Plays. In the 747. Yeah, Conti was in the 747. He said it was the rocket. What did he say? The vomit rocket or something like that. It was porpoising or something like that. I don't know. Bite me, Inspector. Wait, you would. Oh, okay. Anyways, but we're in Palma and we're in a Ryanair flight. So, and we're just going to fly up to Madrid. So. I think we can only have time to fit in one flight in today because the time that we started was a little bit later. I get 7 cents and capped at no more than 2.4 kilowatts allowed to export. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I think if you have, in Oz, if you have an electric car as well, you get more rebates and all that sort of stuff like that because the world needs to turn green, apparently. All right, that being said, let's get into it, shall we? Let's go to little Shane. Wrong button. I have one job when it comes to streaming, that's pressing the buttons, and I still can't get it right. I called it the vomit car. Oh, you called it. All right. Sorry, Brett. Sorry. All right, let's fix it. Electric car would use some of the other 5 kilowatts. Yeah. It would. I think, I don't know, my next car, I don't know, it's probably going to have to be electric. Let's see. We are in the 800 today. So I haven't flown the 800 much, but I've done it a couple of times recently. So yeah. We're doing this today. We turn some of this music down. Hybrid's the best option. Yeah, it'd either be electric or a hybrid. I don't know, but... my car's it's 5 years old in April and it will be out of its warranty, but then it's actually paid for. So I'm not planning on getting a new car anytime soon because I only put about 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers on my car a year because I work from home and I don't travel too much. So I don't feel the need that I need to go out and get a new car or anything anytime soon. So Scott says it depends where you are. Sorry, it depends where. Pens? Does that mean depends? Scottish pens shortened for pens? Depends. The country is. I haven't. Hey, not sure if you like that now, but I used to be with the power. I have no idea what that means, Scott. You've confused me. But anyways, that's me on your left. Okay. In an Airbus. In an Airbus. We've got some big planes there. We've got some A310s there. Getting another Airbus put in the sim and Neo before the end of the year is out. Good morning, Captain. Yeah, did you know, Aaron, that Captain Fozzie is the one of the co-founders of VATSIM? That's how much he's flown VATSIM lately. He's one of the co-founders. I think he means guy. I have no idea. You know, when it comes to the chat, I lose what we're talking about. What mountains are we running into tonight? Willie, beg your pardon. Come on, we're not going to fly into any mountains tonight. We're going to avoid them. You stick to your V8s. Yeah, well, I've got a V6 in mind, so I've got a Jeep Cherokee. It's a Jeep Cherokee. It's a nice car. It's done well for me. I've driven it, you know, down to the other end of Oz and back and all that sort of stuff. It's been a good car. I've only ever had to replace the battery on it in the last 5 years and change some tires. Other than that, it's been a good car. But now the warranty will run out in April next year. Everything will start going wrong with it, probably. Abril, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Codependent? Yeah, he's one of the codependents of VATSIM. Exactly right, Inspector. You got it in one, my friend. All right, let's get into what we're going to be doing today. We'll get the aircraft at least turned on and get some passengers boarding the aircraft. But it's nice to see you guys, and thanks for hanging out with me on a Tuesday morning. Quick sort of little flight. What do we want? Ground power, don't we? Yeah. The C-160, the Transall C-160 by what do they call it? Zoo Poly. Willie, is that getting paratroopers and cargo drops? Yes. It's interesting that a lot of these aircraft and the Gotfriend Wildcat, they're slowly being able to work on the technology to be able to incorporate weapons, shooting and all that sort of stuff now. So they're finally cracking the code. But not if you buy them from the marketplace, unfortunately. Enjoy flying with us earlier? Yeah, so we did, when we actually did the VATSIM flight, I did it on multiplayer so we could have some of the drop bears fly with us as well, which was pretty cool. Before you head to bed, no worries, TB. TB, what time is it where you are? I know you get up before sparrows fart, but you have solar power. The power companies pay you for the power you put into the grid. Yeah, so I had that back in the day as well, but do they still actually do that, Scott, if you've got some left? When I was getting it 28 cents per kilowatt or whatever, it's 8.45, roger. Yeah, it's because if I do this sort of time slot TP, I started an hour later than what I normally would. But yeah, we used to put it back in the grid and get money or credits and stuff. But I think because they pay less now, there's no way in hell we would be able to do that now. So all right, let's get into the FMC and just get our position ready. What's the airport ICAO? It's Lima Echo Papa Alpha. Lima Echo Papa in a reference airport. There we go. Am I having helps if I actually turn it on? There we go. Hopefully I didn't bugger that up. If these actually come up now. Did that last time. I have to switch it all off. The Fiat G91 had always had droppable. Oh, okay. Roof is covered. Yeah, my next door neighbor, he got solar on, and then he got a bunch more solar on. These are awesome neighbors, by the way. They're awesome neighbors. But where he's got it on, the sun's reflecting off the concrete on the side of my thing, and then it's like punching into the windows. So where I walk into the room behind us, which is our laundry, it reflects off the tiles, and it's like, whoa, I've got a bit of cardboard in here because it's shining through one little section there, and it's hitting my eyes and it's annoying. So I'm probably going to have to tint the windows. Just the way it is. It's no problem. I'll just put some tint there. We'll be sweet. You're trying to fly from LA to Japan? Alright, so everything's come up. Cool. Let's go and put some fuel in for the flights. Should be good to go. One today, 6541 in kilograms, so we're going to pop that in there. And I actually haven't downloaded the flight plan in, so let me bring up the download tool and we'll get that to do its. But hopefully everybody's weekend was good. If you're obviously in Australia, everybody either had most states, not every state, but most state either had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, or they had Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Most of Oz got, or majority of Australia had a long weekend this weekend. For the neighbours, yeah. Like I've had a sore eye, and I'm even thinking maybe it's to do with me getting like, I don't know, that in my, it's probably not, but anyways, it's been annoying me, so I've got a bit of cardboard over there. It's working at the moment. So what's the occasion? No occasion. Oh, the occasion for the long weekend, for some southern states it was they have a public holiday for the grand final. For Queensland it was the King's birthday. Is it Thanksgiving already? But that's Canadian Thanksgiving. Is Canadian Thanksgiving a different date to the American? Because the American one's in November, yeah? Anywho. Go the Pies. Come on, Fozzie. Yes, it is. Yeah. I can't remember, Mr. TP, because it's like nearly coming close to 20 years since I was living in Canada. Get it all. Dates. Getting a long time ago. We're going to be flying up to only 31,000 feet today. Okay. Pop that in there and we'll start getting ready. Washing machine's singing a little bit, says it's finished the washing already. Press the flight plan. In there. That is next week, yeah. No, Tassie didn't have any days off. I thought it was the take extra days off for flight simulator holidays. Scott, absolutely, my friend, absolutely. Yep. How's the sim sounds, guys? Can you hear them okay? I can't hear jack squat with these headphones. My old Turtle Beach ones, they're great, and I haven't dropped them. I'm retiring them because they're old, because I'm sick of stuff. The felt stuff's falling off the earmuffs and it goes on my face and all that sort of stuff like that. So I'm retiring them, which I'm really disappointed. I've got another set of Turtle Beach, but they're Bluetooth ones. And I like using, I can't show you guys, but I have a booster amplifier thing here that I can actually just turn it on and off for the sound, which works out awesome when it comes to doing voice recordings and all that sort of stuff. So I'm on the lookout for a new one.
Put this towards the Cashew Nuts Fund, you legend.
Put this towards what? What did it say? Put this towards to the Cashew Nuts Fund for you, legend. Thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Adam, this is for you. Thank you very much for the kind dono, and thank you very much for using the code DONO, legend. There we go. Some cestas, everybody. Get some cestas in here. There we go. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Some cashews. I haven't had cashews for a while. Cashews are a bit la-di-dahs these days. You're going to have plenty of money for cashews. Put some errors in the chat. Oh, and I forgot, we've got a new emote that we put in now. I finally put the holy dooly emote in there, so you guys can spam the holy doolies. So you know that I'm swearing. I'm usually saying holy dooly instead. We're going to activate that one. And Adam, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. Flight number AFS 121. Put that in there. Departures. Yes. Yep. There's holy doolies in there. I've only got like two more slots. We need to have a holy drop bears one. Yeah. Well, if you've got any recommendations, let me know. I've got 2 more slots available for emotes, and there's probably some ones that I could get rid of that we don't really use too much. So all right, so we're going to be runway 6 right. Aussie's probably, come on Shane, and we're using the EMPA 3 departure, which EMPA 3 Romeo. Yeah, okay, so we'll pop that in there. I'm not going to do the departure one until we get into the air. We'll play around with that a little bit later. Yes, we shall. It's been a long time since I can see a stream. I hope everyone is well. Mate, Adam, I hope you're doing well, mate. And it's nice to see you in the stream. Thanks very much for an angry drop bear. Retire the angry. You don't want the angry drop bear anymore. You don't want the little Aaron, aka the little Aaron. I'd be honored to be an emote. Pink Frog, get off the grass, my friends. Dream on. But Adam, thanks, mate. It's good to have you here in the stream and be able to catch one, so I appreciate it. Maybe I need to go appreciate ya. One. Maybe we need to do one of those. Who knows? What's the winds? The winds are 236 at 18. How about Puma socks? Dream on, sunshine. Dream on. There we go. We'll DK rate the aircraft. Flaps 5. Why not? 142. Pretty much nearly organised in that point of thing, but Adam, mate, thank you. That helps out a lot. A 142 in the box. There we go. We'll just leave it at 10,000, and we're taking off runway. What was it? 6 something. 6 right. So we'll put that. Actually, wrong ones. That one. We need one of those. Squaring off with a kangaroo, a drop bear against a kangaroo, you mean? Or someone taking on a boxing kangaroo. Right, yeah. You got 144. Well, congratulations. I'll send you a medal your way. Hey Tony, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I do sleep. I went to bed early last night, so I do sleep. 6. We'll go to 6. There we go. Mr. Admiral Yamamoto's gifted 5 memberships and straight away he's taken the leader on the leaderboard. Qantas Aviation's been gifted membership, Kraken's been gifted membership, and DJ is being gifted a membership. Mr. Phil B and Mr. Pilot Ryan's all been gifted a membership. Hang on 2 secs. We can go to a screen. Be back. We're back. But Mr. Yamamoto, thank you very much for doing that. I'll fix this up in the background, and then you can do exclamation mark a leader. But I hope you're doing well, Beto. Welcome to the stream. They're our first gifted memberships for October. He's taken the lead straight away. You're the best. I haven't updated it yet. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. There we go. Instant. Soon as that gets played in the chat, we will get, when the stream finishes and actually goes live, we'll be partially blocked in multiple countries, just because we do that. But you can do exclamation mark a leader in the chat, Admiral. It's all being fixed up, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's nothing in the leaderboard. I just updated it. Admiral was the first one. Actually, no one might not be able to do it. I'll have to do it myself because it might be timed out. So, hang on. There we go. It's already done. There we go. I've just updated it then. You're the best. Around. Keep it down. Around. Keep it down. Oh, I didn't do how many you did. Holy dooly. Jeez, I've got one job. One job, ausflightsimmer, and that's to do stuff. And I still stuffed it. There we go. Times, a little times 5. All right. We better hit it again. Yes, we've got the holy dooly. Is being put in there. There we go. Let's do that again. I need a secretary. I know. There we go. Do not sing. It's not singing, mate. I didn't. If you call that singing, I take that as a compliment. It's definitely not singing. It's definitely not singing. All right, we're not going to use GSX to board the plane because we forgot to do all that sort of stuff. So we're going to get ready for a pushback and a taxi. The only other thing I need to do, actually, we've still got a fair bit to do here. Let's get the APU started. There we go. We'll get that going now. I didn't put the trim in. Trim was 5.75. And the dogs are barking. Definitely not singing. Okay. Probably the postie went past. Hang on, I'll be back in a sec. Absolutely, auto-tune counts as anything these days, doesn't it? No one can sing anymore. Or auto-tune. Alrighty. Let's get going, shall we? APU can go on. APU bleeds can go on. Isolation valve can go. Pumps on and pumping. Very good. And let's not do play with cameras. But I did finally connect my GSX up to my sim brief, so I should be using it correctly now, but not today. Let's go. Aussie's pushing back. What's she barking at? You might be telling me she's got sore paws. She's done something to her paws. She's getting older. She's 9 or 10 next year. She had trouble. She did something to her paws, and we had to sort of stop her for jumping around for 3 weeks earlier in the year, and now it looks like she's done the same thing. So she might be sitting in a bed on the couch going, I need to go to the toilet, but can you help me get up? I'll check on him once we get in the air. I just checked her there and she looked alright. Puppy's getting old. But thank you very much for the gifted memberships and also the Adam and the dono, mate. Appreciate it. Leave that on the standby. Which way are we going, Poz? The airport, say. Oh, it's over the other end. All right, so we got to nose has got to go to the left. All right, nose to the left. Jolly good. Ground services, release the hounds. There we go, release the hounds.
Mr. Scruffy Simmer, please accept this coupon for a free razor worthy of a captain's shave. UBU fella, cheers.
UBU? So he's told me to have a shave, but he says it's fine. UBU. I'm living off the grid. I'm living off the grid, can't you tell? Mrs. Oz went away for 2 weeks and I shaved like once in that period, so there we go. But Drew, thank you very much, and that is way too kind, but yes, I'll be me. Thank you very much. Holy dooly, guys, put some holy doolies in the chat. That is a massive dono, and very, very, very unworthy, but let's do one of these. Come on. Everybody. Called me the scruffy pilot. Called me the scruffy pilot. But Drew, that is way too kind, mate. It's just. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'll just get all sorts of awkwardness stuff going again. I've got to remove the chocks though, so we've got to get this because it's been 37 minutes and we're not pushing back. People are waiting to go, but that is crazy. Thank you very much for the support. I know you're a busy man, you don't get to jump in the streams very often, but it's nice to have you. We miss you. FS actions, ground services, remove the chocks. I'm gonna have to shave before the next stream now. Bad. Plays, yeah. No, I need a haircut and I need a shave. I need to cut some of the greys off here. But wow, what a big dono. I appreciate it. That's just crazy. Thank you very, 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 very much. Miss you all too. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping, Drew, if you, I don't know, are you going to get some time off at the end of the year, perhaps? But then again, that's usually family time, isn't it? But it's just nice to have you in a stream, so. Fozzie's going to go up there and then turn to the right. I probably should start an engine. Nothing wrong with beards. The only reason I will be back. Ah, nice. Nice. I prefer, I'm a clean shaven dude myself, but I'm just being lazy. Shit, we need to add fuel in. We're gonna blow a starter in a second. There we go. She's starting. I missed in the 800 when they changed all this sort of stuff here. I missed the actual levers, the levers. Don't make Oz insecure about his beards. I wouldn't call it a beard. I would call it growth. We're going to be taking off runway 6 right, which is basically the other end. So we've got a little bit of a taxi. I've had a good start. Scotty's just taken off.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Drew, that's amazing, mate. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Well, I would need a second mortgage on a house to afford a razor. Yeah, I'm so slack now. I don't know. After all those years of shaving every day for work, maybe I'm just getting my own back. Who knows? Who knows? I know Mrs. Oz doesn't like it. Fozzie can shave before a nap and wake up with a full beard. Absolutely, he can. Oh, spiky quasars behind us. Nice. Has I put the sounds back? Can you guys hear the click spots? Okay. If you can go off. Sounds are good. 5x5. Okay, cool. Thank you very, very much. I've still got to do the spreadsheet for the sounds. I'm so lazy when it comes to committing to the little details about stuff. So perfect. Thanks, Nathan. Thank you, everyone. I'm enjoying the stream. We've been sitting here for 41 minutes. We're only just taxiing, but I'm having fun. So thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with me. All right, we're going to go back over to the right engine in case we have a problem later on. We'll start it on that one so we don't use starter too much. Hey, hello. Hey, Bubby. Fabian. Fabian, do you want to go out? You need to go to the toilet? Or are you okay? Oh, you're the cutest. You are the cutest. And I know your legs aren't well. Hey? You okay? You okay? I'll check on the dogs once we get in the air. Might need to take a loo break. Alright. There we go. Let's go. Clear on the left. Go. I have had a beard or mustache since 1980, since Xmas 1984, and it was the last time I was clean shaven. Holy dooly, Richard. Well, sometimes I've worked with, you know, and know a lot of people with beards and mustaches, and you can't imagine them with anything else. Like, I think I've seen Brett maybe a couple of times when he shaved, but I can't imagine Brett without a beard. Alright. It's going to flaps 5. Lats and the flaps are coming out. See you, Metas. Yeah, it's sort of going to be a long taxi, but just over here, like Fozzie's already there. It won't take us too long. We get to have a look at the airport anyway. You're going to aim for a ZZ top beard? Wow. You had a goatee, you have only shaved it off maybe 3 times in the last 25 years. There we go. Your wife said not again. There we go. That's what makes the world go around. Everyone's a little bit different, hey? Peter Griffin from the Family Guy. I don't know him. Didn't really watch the Family Guy. Look like Gilligan's from Gilligan's Island. Alright, let's make a right hand turn. Oops. Sim stutters there. You grew up back because you didn't know who you were? Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that before. Or I've seen people do videos of that sort of stuff. Getting them to? Yeah, it might be the airport. Might be the airport. There we go. There we go, that's better. Is that even? Yeah, that even. Helps if I actually taxi down the runway straight. There we go. Let's go. 60s everywhere. I tell you what, that company's taken over the world when it comes to rentals. Is that Fozzie? Go on, son. There he goes. Fozzie's in the air. 50 minutes, finally reached the runway. Yeah, we will probably get there, but you know, we're only doing one flight today. So I couldn't squeeze 2 in with the start of it because I got it. School's back and junior finishes early this year. I mean, early today. He's got an appointment after school, so I couldn't do 2. I couldn't do 2 flights, so we're just doing the one. How long is the flight? I have to go and check what the block time is. Is that you, Admiral? You're welcome to go right in front of us, mate, so we don't keep flying over the top of you or taxiing over the top of you. Block time's going to be 1 hour and 25 is the block time, so from gate to gate. But probably a little bit longer with me anyway. It's more rubber than F1 pit stop. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Mr. TP? It's good to see that the I think Mrs. Oz may I don't know, I need to keep wearing her down, but when we get to 90,000 subscriber stream, she might actually pop in. So I got to keep wearing her down though. Do 200 knots down the taxi? Ah. Not a bad airport though. I can't remember.
A little something for the stream. Thanks for all you do.
Richard. That is crazy. Thank you, everyone. Richard, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That's massive numbers today, guys. That's... Hang on, we missed it. We missed it. Did you do it at home, everybody? Come on. Thumbs up for Robert's tummy, because it's a Boeing. Get those arms up. What's a little scratch? Oh, there we go. It's like your old faithful best friend puppy dog. Loves a scratch, the old Boeing 787. Another good stream in the back. 2 mobs. We're only just getting started, but Richard, thank you very much for that. Put some holy doolies in the chat there. Adam. And Drew and Richard, thank you very, very much, and Admiral for the gifted memberships, guys. I appreciate the support. That's amazing. I'm just a guy sitting at home that doesn't shave, likes to fly flight sim and fly small planes, and to have you guys hang out with me, that's just amazing, and do that sort of stuff. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That's pretty cool. Yes, the holy doolies. The holy doolies look good with the yellow and the black. Well, black if you've got running dark mode like me. What are you sorry for, Admiral? Guys, good to take off. We're going to get ready in 2 shakes here. Proper cutting, yeah. Hey, it is. Oh, it's not afternoon. It's still morning. You grew an hour further away from us, Bubba, over the weekend. But I hope you're doing well, mate. It is great to see you. Afternoon. 11:18. 11:18 in the best state of Australia. Hey Dennis, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. No, Kraken, I will. I've said I'm going to update the schedule for October. But I need to do that. I just got to speak to Mrs. Oz and see what's going to work for her as well. But we're gonna update, yeah. At the moment, we're still sticking to. I can't speak. We'll still have Wednesday night streams, Saturday mornings, and Sunday streams are still going to be as the per normal. But we're going to put additions in. I just want to quickly check this legs for a minute. It looked a bit funny. No, it's still good. It's just displaying on the screen weird. Finally got your Frostmaster yoke pro reset was acting funky. Yeah, we had some stuff the other day with rudders and stuff going a bit weird when we did the TBM stuff. Admiral, you're good to go, my friends. I'm waiting for you to take off. When living in your future still takes you an hour to get the 737 off the runway. Well, we're only doing 1 flight today, so we're taking our time, but yes. You know, it takes a little bit of time with in the ausflightsimmer world. What's going on here? Holy dolly! The TP family is coming in with, they're dropping some bombs. Holy dolly! Get some business jets in here. Thank you, the TP family. Chris, thank you very much for the subscription. Guys, you've been way too kind. We're in Ryanair, yeah. Ryanair means we've got excuses for everything. The TP family, thank you, Mr. TP and Mrs. TP, for dropping the $5 donos. Thank you very much for using the dono mark. But if you don't mind, Mr. TP, ladies first. I'll pin Mrs. TP up there first, and we'll get taken off here, guys. Thank you very much. You guys have been way too kind. And Bub, I hope you're well rested from the trip. All right, let's just get this going. Don't forget the HUD. What do you mean the CHUD? We don't use CHUDs. All right, well, let's get going, shall we? I've missed you guys. It's been a while since I've been on. Hey, Dennis. We're seeing a few people that haven't been in the streams for a while, which is good to see. Maybe because I've been streaming a little bit more lately. Sort of helping it out a little bit. So we don't tail strike the 800. Here's going up. Ausflightsimmer's got an itchy nose. Lap going up to 1. But we don't pitch up too high here. It was your work schedule. It's been all over the place. There we go. And we've been cleared straight to 31, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to mess around. Gear up. I've got an itchy nose. Absolutely. Yep. Straight to 31. Anyway, see you, Metas. And Mr. TP. There we go, we pinned Mr. TP up. But ladies have got to be first. Ladies need to be first. Yeah. That happened to me last night on the VATSIM stream. I think we pitched at like 22 degrees. It was crazily high. Once we got some speed, it just wanted to do it, the PMDG. And I DK rated the bloody climb as well, so it was crazy.
What are you standing around for? You not know a jailbreak when you see one.
Thanks for all the great streams and vids, Aus.
It's Captain Cookie, and thank you very much for the $5 dono. Holy dooly, you guys are going nuts today. This is not necessary before. This is just like a Tuesday chill out stream. What are you guys doing? I did a climb nose up 20 degrees on the climb out. Ah, if Captain Fozzie can do it, it means ausflightsimmer can do it, because Captain Fozzie invented aviation practices worldwide. That's how many VATSIM flights that he's done. Invented aviation worldwide, didn't you, Fozzie? All the practices. So Fozzie says I can do 20 degrees up. Everybody can do 20 degrees. Captain Cookie, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for using the dono. He says, shut up. Oh. Next minute, Captain Fozzie was the unknown Wright brother that invented the flight that no one knows about. Hey Fozzie, you're not a bike mechanic, are you? You're not a bicycle mechanic, are you? Oh, shut up, ausflightsimmer. Alright. We're getting out of here. I think Fozzie he's cried in Discord. Oh, we took off with no lights. Great. Good with the taxi lights. Even better. Fantastic. Simbit world fail. What are we doing? Living vicariously through? There's no need to. There's no need to. Trust me. Apart from Mrs. Oz and Oz Jr., it's not that grand. Trust me, it's not that grand. Oh, there is Palmer over there. And we're off to Madrid. So we've got a little bit of an ocean crossing. We'll get the E-tops going, and then we'll be on our way. I think it's time to check on the doggos in a minute and make a quick non-caffeinated coffee, I think. I like the holy dolly. No, I can't even speak. The holy dolly emote. I like it. It's my favorite one. Oh. Well, we'll just have to do some circus stunt flybys then, Foz. Have I ever flown to Toowoomba in real life? No, I haven't flown to Toowoomba in real life. I'm surprised I haven't, but no, I haven't. That's usually where a lot of people actually fly to up my way, but I've never flown there. I'm hoping to get back into some real world flying in the next 3 or 4 weeks. I'm just still being cautiously careful, but things are starting to feel good, and I've been able to do some more things, which is good within reason. But I'm hoping to towards the end of the month, I'm going to go down to the flight school and hop in the plane, hop on the wing and hop in the plane and see how about getting in and out, because one of the things you need to do to be pilot in command, you've got to be able to get in and out of a plane. So I'm just going to make sure I'm all good with that, and then I'll book in a instructor flight to get a check ride done again. Then we should be good to go. And we're going to take our friend Conti for a flight. Toowoomba used to have some crazy stuff like a Sea Fury. Really? I've never been down to Toowoomba, ever. Like, I've been to Toowoomba, but I've never been to the airport. No, I don't own it. I just rent it. I'm not. I'm a full-time YouTuber that does flight simming stuff. There's no way you could afford a own plane. We've flown 3,500 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It was 30 years ago, don't know about now. Yeah. Need to open up your savings pocket if you own a 152 or something? Yeah. Yeah, well, they're hundreds of thousands of dollars, plus the maintenance cost on them would be crazy. So, no. I think I worked it out is you'd have to fly more than 100 hours a year to make it cheap enough to own your own sling. I think I worked it out, and that was just rough numbers, but yeah, I think you need to, like, it's like over 100 hours, then it would be viable and cheaper enough to do it. But I think the most amount that I flew in 1 year was 53 hours in 1 year. This year I think I've only flown 10 hours. Downloading updates? Maybe. And then you got the maintenance, and got to deck it out a lot more with avionics needs to be better on a lot of stuff these days. You need to find a couple of other locals that with a joint one, and then put in the work online with the schools. Yeah. Co-sharing's probably a thing. But yeah, but they would have to be commercial pilots though, Mr. TP, to take money. Yeah, because I couldn't take money from someone because I'm not a commercial pilot. All right, that looks good there. Oh, I didn't even have the anti-collisions on. Jeez, the light situation today has been absolutely dreadful. RNA I was ever read, yeah. That's why I'm still flying the slings and stuff, because it's a lot cheaper. It's to rent a sling these days, including fuel, for an hour Hobbs time, it's like $300. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's not. That's $300 with an instructor. It's like $230, $240. So yeah, it's crazy. All right, I'll be back in a sec. I've got to check on the doggos. Hopefully she hasn't peed on the floor, and then I'm going to make a quick non-caffeinated what you call it, coffee, and then we will be back. Mr. Drew, you've got control because you haven't had control of the plane for a little while. You're in charge, my friend. No naughty business. We'll be back soon. All right, we are back. Moved the height of my chair, and now I'm getting like, man, need to change it back. Everybody relax, no hijinks. Isn't a Jacko stream. Absolutely, there's no tents and beavers or any of that sort of stuff here on these streams. Yeah, it was once I actually got my pilot's certificate, it was a lot cheaper. It was a lot cheaper when you're just hiring planes yourself than the instructors. Instructors, you just add another $100 an hour for instructors. So, all right, let's have a bit of a look. How long have we got till climbing? We're still climbing. Our top of climb and our top of descent's not that far away from each other, and I can see. No, I can't actually see yet. I think I can just see Spain up on the horizons there. Enjoy flying, Dennis. You mean in the simulator? There's too many. There's too many.
And if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon.
In the sim, there would be any of the PMDG stuff for airliners are in the sims. They're my favorite ones. When it comes to GA, I know that the Black Square TBM is going to be one of the favorite of mine, but the Cessna 172, but with the Boris sound mod and the WB Sims update, that's pretty cool. I like those when it comes to GA stuff. I don't know, your best bet is to go back and look at all the streams, and then you'll get an idea of what's my favorite aircraft, because I'll fly what I like to fly in the streams pretty much. Yeah. Let's quickly have a look at what am I doing here. Hey Joseph, first time Joseph is dropped into the stream. Welcome, Joseph. Great to have you here, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Pop some holy doolies in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I've not downloaded the PM. Thinking about it. Well, Dennis, go and pick up the PMDG 737-600. It's the cheaper one. It's the cheaper one. Save you some money. Yeah. Yeah, the 600's the cheaper one. What am I doing? Headache again. I'll sound like the next door neighbor's car. Still at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, great. We are 32 right. 32 right. Right in MacGyver. We'll do this guy here. Arnav. LS. Looks good. We're going to add that in there. Drew, it's not worth $18. It'd probably be worth $10 US. Because if you want liveries, you've got to pay an extra $5 USD for liveries, but it's not worth 18. It's worth like 10. Because half of the stuff, systems don't even work correctly, even though they're fudged from the Airbus. Like there's bugs with it. I don't actually know if he's done an update. 1.7 since it's released. I don't even know if he's actually done an update. Let's see if there's an update. Or I may have to click a link. Find store. Base pack. See if there's an update. Gotta go to the Simops page. No, it hasn't even done an update. At the 25th, there's no update done. So it needs to be updated for it to even work properly. Hey Mark, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, Mark. All right, so I'm gonna do ILSW to 32 right, and we're gonna use the pad 3D arrival with the PRADO transition is what we're gonna do. Man, I got a splitting headache. We've got 80 nautical top. All right, so we do this now because we've got 80 nautical miles for top of descent. Doing well. I can't complain, Mark. I could complain, but I'm not going to. So I hope you're doing well, my friends. Let's do our arrivals. Runway 32. 32 right. With the W. Part of 3D, and then we're going to do the rugby transition, I think. Yeah. $38,000. No, we're on 31. We'll just reset that. Cool. Where was this taking me up to? 31. We just hit it then. Cool. Happy days. What else are we going to do while we're here? We are going to. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. Descends forecast. We're going to pop those in there. We're going to grab that. The 310 from Milviz is pretty good. I don't like flying it because I can't land the son of a bee, because you got to land it quick. I'm just not good at landing it. But it's a good plane. Probably could do with an optimization update though. I don't know if they've done one of those recently. Have I checked out the latest Local Legends aircraft? Ones coming out, or the last ones they've done? We'll do flaps 30, so we'll do 150 on the arrivals. Okay, all that's pretty much done and dusted. We don't have any doubles up here. Latest release. What's the latest one, Admiral? Obviously, I haven't looked at it. Can't remember what they're up to. And 310. We're going to put this down to. Oh. Happy days. I can't remember what they're up to. I think the last one was a wasn't it a water boat plane? Hey, Joseph, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Or the super sticker. Thank you, mate. Thanks very much for dropping in and then pumping one of those through. Thank you, mate. You guys have been crazy on the donos. That is way too much today. So thank you very much for everybody's support. Hopefully this is chilling out your week, your Monday evening, or if you're at work, you're watching the stream, get back to work. Get the speed on. Yeah, I could never get the speed on, so I just crossed it off the list. But doing it, yeah, that was the big water boat. I think I did end up picking that up. To licensing issues, yeah, that's what they said. They said they've created it, it's developed, it's ready to go. They've just got licensing issues. They are in discussions with Mitsubishi. They even make cars still. But they're in good talks. They've just got to sort out the T's and P's. T's and P's to T's and C's. Richard said, excellent way to cap off the day. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm good for something. And Joseph is dropped in, oh, the super chat's just dropped in there. We're going to pin you up to the top there. Thank you for doing that. TP's just landed and he's off to Betty Buys. They do still make cars. So this is where we are. We've just made the crossing. We've still got a little bit to go, but we're going to go straight in here to the ILS. I've got to put the details in the aircraft, but that's what's happening. Dennis, all the decent aircraft, all the decent stuff is generally it just costs more. It just costs more. If you want decent stuff, like the TBM 850 from Black Square is highly worth. Obviously, they gifted me one to show it off to you guys, but that's $41 US or $60 Australian, and that's worth it. Like, that's the going rate for aircraft. If you want good aircraft, you got to pay for it. If you want cheap ones, you know, 18 bucks for Captain Sim 717, you know, that's what you're going to get. Get what you pay for. Yeah. I guess in the Xbox world of things, I think people that have been gaming and now doing flight sim are probably working out pretty hard that you're not going to go and get a... I don't know. I guess people pay 12 bucks Australian for a Fortnite skin, and you're just getting a skin which is basically like a livery in my point of view. I guess it's all relative. Comanche's 50, yes. Haven't bought anything, you've just been picking up liveries? Yeah, it's the going rate for us that have been doing flight sim for a while, which is obviously a lot of you guys there. I'm sort of accustomed and used to paying. The prices are going up a little bit more with everything else, I guess. If anything though, the more expensive stuff has gotten more expensive, but the mid-tier stuff has become a little bit cheaper. Some of the developers have tried to reduce their cost to sell more items and tried to do it that way. I think that's going to wear off a little bit now, and everything's going to keep sort of going up because we're going to pay for it. So yeah, absolutely. It's my birthday coming up next month, and Mrs. Oz asked me the other day, she said, what do you want for your birthday? And I said to her this morning, do you know what I want for my birthday? My car cleaned. Freshly cleaned. How old am I getting? What do you want for your birthday? I want my car freshly cleaned. It's because I haven't been able to clean it properly myself after my surgery. So I was like, maybe can someone else clean it, get it up to a good point, and then I can take it back over again. I won't say when my birthday is, but it's next month. Look at that turn. Look at that view. No, don't even start whacking out numbers, because I won't even tell you. Not partially clean, just freshly cleaned. Yeah, like you know how you can get someone to do a full clean inside and out. Hey Pringle, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, professionally clean. Yeah. It's April 1st. Yeah. Good joke, Brett. Good joke. from experience with the RFC in the Great War. Oh, come on, Glenn. A room clean? A room clean? How do you mean by room clean? YYC Aviation, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So top of D's a little off. I know why it's not displaying. There we go. I was just dense there for a second. Don't worry what I was about to say. There we go. Top of descent's in about 20. Oh, showroom clean. You can't complain, my friend. It cannot complain at all. A setup tour video? How do you mean a setup tour video? Might do one, Pringle. See, the thing is, the flight sim room, it's pretty good. But I was gonna redo and change some things this year, but obviously this year is like turned into, all my projects are turned into let's do next year. So I was redoing the desk to a stand-up desk. This sim out here is moving out and a different sim's coming in and so forth like that. So once I do that next year, then I'll do a setup video. I don't know if I'd do a video, but I'll put some pictures up because I don't want to do one of those videos of go, this is my setup, this is my gear, this is all that, because I don't know, I just don't want to do one of those videos. Just because Mrs. Oz Aaron said hello to you on stream doesn't mean you're best buds. I've made Aaron's year. Biggest mistake I've done all year, he said. Mrs. Oz,
get us over the runway 30.
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
Very funny. Sweet dreams. Alright, what are we doing? 10 nautical miles and we start dropping down. What's my favorite plane? We spoke about that before. What did we say? The PMDGs in the Sims, the Cessna 172. There's too many planes. There's too many planes, and I don't know. I like things that are nice and shiny, so they bring a new one out, and then that becomes my favorite one for a little bit, and so forth. So, yeah. There we go. Engines are just rolled back. Nice and shiny. There's too many planes and not enough time to do every single one of them, unfortunately. And now all the different airliners have been coming out, I'm losing muscle memory in different airliners too. And yeah, it might be on a timeout. I think because someone just did it before. I've got them on timeout so people don't go nuts with them.
Heard him.
There
You
you
can
go.
get us over the runway 30.
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
Way down. Yeah, Admiral did before. There was a spiky quasar. We're on our way down. Holy dooly, this is a big 737. What's the most expensive plane I've flown in real life? A Sling 2. But a really good Sling 2 with Garmin's and stuff in there. The most expensive. I don't know. I don't know. It's a couple of $100,000 plane, that's for sure. Couple of 100,000 for sure. Everyone checking their Oz coins. Look at those views. You flew a Cessna Caravan from takeoff to landing? Oh, nice. It does not, Maple Leaf. You're shaking like a leaf? Yeah. I'm 14, about to start my flight training at CT4 to sling. I don't know a CT4. Let me just Google that to see what it looks like. I don't know who makes one of those CT4 aircraft. That's a GA aircraft. That's a bit bigger than a sling. It's a two-seater, but it's bigger than a sling. All right. What's all this? Hey, Bruden. On our way down. We are going to schedule your first flight lesson. Nice. Looks like a bit like that's what I was thinking, Kraken. The meetings are driving you insane. Well, Beto, didn't know meetings are all about setting up the framework for the laser focus version of the next meeting. So that's what meetings are all about. Meetings are about someone that just basically wants to stand up in front and you know, feel like they're important about the team that they're working on. Really, meetings about meetings are about meetings about meetings. They are your meetings. Look, don't get me wrong. There's some good meetings. I always thought the best meetings were the meetings that I was doing, but then the other guy probably thought the best meetings he was doing was the ones that he was facilitating, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. That's one thing I don't miss in the world of the executive world, is that meetings about meetings. Ones that last about 5 minutes, they're about getting stuff done. Yep, they're about getting stuff done. But yes, and then they created the online.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher.
Okay,
Just want to manage expectations.
Less meaningless level of stuff. The previous company with the roles that I had, it was meetings, and you're like, well, we've got to stop having meetings so I can get some stuff done. I can do the stuff that you're requesting in the meeting, so stop doing meetings. Yeah, in my opinion, any meeting that lasts more than an hour is a waste of time. Want a job? No. Well, actually, to be honest, guys, I'm thinking about actually going back to the workforce for like 10-15 hours a week just to keep some sanity, so I'm not totally just sitting at home going stir crazy. Just to get out and about more for my entertainment than anything else. So yeah, I'd still do YouTube full time, but just do something on the side instead of going and do a hobby. Go and work and get paid for it. You know, a little bit of pocket money. That's what I'm thinking. So I don't go stir crazy. Meetings are counterintuitive because you just argue with myself, tell me where to go. Absolutely, Mr. TP. Mr. TP, the only meetings that you need to have is you need to have board meetings with Mrs. TP. Yeah. Want to do ground handling at my own airport. My own airport's not big enough for ground handling. And I can't lift heavy things anymore, so. Yes, I have a board meeting every time Mrs. Oz gets home, and we can tell who the CEO is. It's definitely her. I didn't read that properly. Bedo's read, yeah, having you chat to Fozzie all the time would drive me soon. Yeah. I've been thinking about it for quite some time. Just to mix things up a bit. And I think it would actually make me focus more on the time that I'm actually here to do stuff. So I think it would actually be all round good for ausflightsimmer and all round good for you guys too. So seriously thinking about it. Oh. Alright, so that being said, yes, the wife is CEO, the chairman, and the board. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, I'm just a consultant when it comes to the ausflightsimmer channel. Absolutely. $249. All right, we're going to make it a left-hand turn. We're going to decel in a minute. That can go over the continuous. Seatbelt signs can go on. Am I a yes man? Yes. Yeah. I'm a yes man when the wife is around, but when the wife is not around, I have my big boy pants on, and I'm the boss. Until she gets home, I'm not the boss. Or if Mrs. Oz jumps into the streams, I'm not the boss. When she's not here, I've got my big boy pants on. Brett goes, why haven't you fixed all the spelling things she pointed out in the chat box comments there? To annoy her. So Mrs. Oz went through, she goes, you need to look more professional. You've got to fix all your spelling and grammar mistakes in the chat bot. So she sent me an email and she found them all. I said, here, I'll copy them all and paste it to you, fix them up, send them back, and I'll copy and paste and fix it. And I didn't do it. Like when we do this one here, this one annoys her. God bless her. She's an awesome lady. But when I do wow and it says go you good thing flight sim or something like that, this really annoys her. If it go good is that Microsoft Flight Simulator. How bad is that? I haven't changed it. Just to stir up the missus. So funny. Anywho. Refused to fly with CO orders. He's transfer dismissal. You wear the pads when she tells you to put them on. Oh, here we go. All right, back over to the altitude, and we're still going down to 15. We set it down to 7. We'll go down to 6. Oh, we're turning. Looking good. I really wish I could do another flight today, guys, but unfortunately we won't be able to fit it in. But that being said, it's Tuesday, so tomorrow will be on our on streaming Wednesday. I put 2 things in the Discord, 2 new sections of the Discord. We've got a VATSIM section in there, So if you guys need help with VATSIM or have any questions, and we'll put in some media content in there for you guys to have a look at. And also I put a Simbit World Pilot's Life 2 section in there. So I'm going to be setting that up where we'll do some Simbit World streams, probably one this week. And you guys can choose the career and have input into what flights we do. So I'll be putting those details in there. So please, if you want to, you know, have some say in it, jump in and be active with those two, or with the Simbit World. So if not, if no one does any suggestions, I will have to pick things myself. But the idea is for it to be a community thing. Who's in the Harrier? Probably at Lord Emperor, I'd say. Where we're flying tomorrow, I don't know. I have got to do that this afternoon, and one of my aims is to make sure I put stream details up a little bit earlier than what I have been. So it is a Harrier, yeah. It was Admiral, I thought as much. Jeez, this is a slow descent down. Holy dooly. Is a slow descent down. We're doing it at 600. Suppose we are on a... Are we on a decel point? I think we're on a decel point. Probably why it's taking its time. Probably start dropping down here more in a second. Spanish livery for your Harrier. Should be hand flying the plane. Oh geez, Bruden. No. No, actually you shouldn't be. Because when you're actually being the pilot in command, you need to use what the aircraft has. Fozzie's going to tell me start using the CHUD now, but you need to take advantage of what parts of the aircraft you have, such as automation and autopilot, so you don't put stress on the pilot. So that's what you're meant to do when it comes to real world flying, is use all your things you have availability to do, so you can monitor as much as you need to. If I'm in an aircraft that has an autopilot, by all means I'm going to use the autopilot in real life. If I don't have one, I've got to stick and rudder fly it. But taking advantage, yeah, I won't use the CHUD because that's I actually don't have one in here. I have it selected. What are you flying, Rollo? A Sling 2, Joseph. Or used to, anyway. Used to. Getting stutters ahead, we'll see what happens. Yeah, but you sort of want to learn that. You want to learn the basics, TP, all the automated stuff, all the oh Jesus, all the automation stuff comes a little bit later. Old airport layout, you mean the one we're coming to? I think Madrid is handcrafted airport, yeah? I think it's a handcrafted airport. One thing I haven't done. One thing we haven't done for ILS information here. We need to do that before we actually get on the put that in there, and then we're doing 323 on the course. Three, two, 323. There we go. Cool. That's all locked in, Eddie. Dennis said, okay, Shannon, we'll holler at you and the rest of the team later. Enjoy your flight and have a super week. Dennis, thanks very much for dropping in, mate. I appreciate it. Catch you around, yeah, have a good one. Thanks very much. That meeting was exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It must be boring, Beto, if you're still counting then. Was that your meeting, Beto? Did you hold that one? What you're bragging about, was that one of yours? We used to have this manager, and he's a legend. He was a mentor of mine. And one thing is that if you argued with him, right, or if you had an opinion that was wrong, he would just keep going, and confuse you so much to where it was so manipulative. He did it quite sneakily, but this isn't over half an hour or whatever. You then start agreeing with him, and you think he's actually right, even though to start off with you didn't agree with him. He was very, very good at doing that, and we used to tell the people is stop disagreeing, because we don't want the meeting to go for 2 hours. It just kept going on and on and on and on. One day I'll fly with you, and I've not mastered airline yet, but we'll mostly fly with J flights. No worries, Dennis. We mix him up as much as we can. We're getting more back into the GA more and more again, so. All right, we're pretty much just turning in here and going straight in, so. $21.3 on the DME. Can we do the ATR tomorrow? Oh, I don't know, Kraken. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Asobo ATR. Hey Drew, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out and being really, really kind on the donation, mate. I appreciate it. It is nice to see you pop in the stream. So hopefully when things calm down, come and join in the streams more and come flying with us when you get some spare time. So hope you're well and the family is good too, my friend. And hopefully we can speak to you in the drop bears one time soon. So see you, Drew. Yeah, I've got to fly the Comanche because of for Conti, so we need to do that too. $18 on the DME. We're going to keep these speeds up closest to the airport as much as we can. Ooh, still a little bit of decaf left. See you, mate. Thanks, Drew. Might move. Right, here we come into Madrid. There's 14. Runways in sight. We better pop some flaps. And then move the air brake. Going to bed. See you, Admiral. Oh, after the stream. No worries. Who wants drag? It's right. We're going to put more flaps in anyway. Flaps 5. Approaches on ILS is captured. Slow down to 164. Yeah, I'll slow all the way down to 140. We're only like 10 out anyway. And we need to slow down. I say it's been a quite nice, thank you Kraken, appreciate it. Hopefully it's been nice and cool and relaxing and fun. That's what it's all meant to be. So our reference speed is 140, so I've got it in the box. Trying to slow this thing down as much as we can. Put some more flap out. I am going to go to flaps 10 though. That should slow us down a little bit more. Gears going down, flaps to 15. Now she'll slow down dramatically. Got the Madrid city in the background there. Sort of. Big gunky. Do I know where I'm going to park? I have no idea. I might get GSX to figure that out for us. I have no idea. 25. Get the angle attack right. Flaps 30. Oh shit. That's why we're pitching up. There we go. Whoopsies. It's because we had the that's a nice view. It's because we had the air brake on still. Kids, yes. Sorry, kids. Three miles out. Our plane. Flap happening. I mean, sorry, trim.
Light slow. Light slow. Airspeed. Light slow. Light slow.
All over the shop. Holy dolly. Speed's been alright.
Haven't any fun yet?
We're too low, now we're too high. Dogs are going to start barking in a second. Now we're right.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
On the ground. Thumbs up. There we go. And we'll make this guy. Welcome to Madrid, everybody. Yeah, we caught it at the last part. It wasn't looking good to start off with, but we caught it at the last part. We're going to stop past the holding points. Yeah, it was, but the approach was pretty messy, Fozzie. Yeah, nice landing. Oz 1-1 for once. Going up. That can go off. Directors can direct off. Oh, look at me. No lights again. Jeez, how bad have I been on the lights today? GSX, show us a spot, will you? I'm off to bed. Great stream. See you, Shane. See you, Mrs. TP. Mrs. TP outlasted Mr. TP. Let's go to gate P. No. Mediums. Too small. Really? I've got to go large G8. Alright, let's just roll us one of those. Request follow me. Why not? I don't know. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to use a cheeky follow me car. I'm not familiar with the airport. God knows where I park, but anyways. Question, what's going on, Noel? Joseph, good time. Talk to you later. See you, bud. Thanks very much for popping in. It better be a good question, Noel. It must be a long way away because those the follow me car's not even here yet. See you, Maple. Well, I'm waiting for it. Here he comes. He's coming. Just went through Admiral's Harrier there. "13 seconds. See you, TP. See you, mate. Come on, follow me, car. Don't let me eat you up. Thank you, guys. Heaps of you guys come flying with us today, which is insane considering we don't normally stream on a Tuesday. No worries, matey. No worries, mate.
But better be careful what I say.
We don't normally stream at this time of the day or time, so. $3.23. Bet in a minute. Holy dooly, tricky. I know, but we'll be streaming back on a better time for you tomorrow. I bet you this guy's going to put me where someone's already parked. Good times. Thank you, Richard, and thank you very much for the dono too, my friend. I appreciate it. I don't know who's streaming next. Brett probably streaming tomorrow or tonight or something. Because he streams pretty much nearly every day on something these days. Simfanatic will be streaming on Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow. I think Dave's on tonight. So we might do light with Dave tonight. Maybe. Mrs. Oz lets me. Yeah, Jacko is. He's in the caravan or something, is he?
My name's Mary.
Come back to 4 times a week.
I've got to be careful what I say.
Flying in the Light City. Is he flying in Perth? Mr. I'll probably pick the furthest one. We're going over the other side, aren't we? Probably over here somewhere. Way. Well, I'm going the way that he's telling me. We've called him, so we're going to follow it through.
You can get us over to runway 30?
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
Yeah. We've gone the furthest place away. See everyone. We're going over this way. Oh, and you can't get through there, so you got to go right around. Oh my god. Is he going to make a right hand turn, or are we going over the other side? Right. Where has he put me? Where did I put myself? There's tricky. We're all the way over here. I put myself in the domestic gates or something. I should have said, not familiar with the airport. Can you put us at the closest gate, please? But no. Such a big airport, yeah. Is it handcrafted though, or have I purchased this one? I can't remember if this is handcrafted. Has everybody else got the same stuff? I'm heading to, I don't know, Nighthawk. I have no idea. Where are we going now? Why do we need to go to this way for? It's part of the deluxe, okay. Gonna make us turn left, I think, up here. Yeah, what is, mate? Make us go left. You bought this airport, okay. That's probably a paid. There might be a paid version or a handcrafted one, maybe. I'm going to overtake. Don't do this. What they do when you overtake them. And it starts going silly. Latin V5 does one. I don't know where he's gone. Don't tell me he went down there. Why is he going all the way down there? Alright, I'm just coming in here and parking here. I've had enough of this rubbish. I've been a snob. I'm parking in my own terminal, not parking with you guys. Not cool enough. I'm going to my own terminal where there's just me. See you, Admiral. Catch you later. Thanks very much for hanging out. Let's just go straight in, shall we? Straight in. Park on the grass? No, we're just gonna go straight in, pretty much. Go to this guy here. I think these are massive gates though. These are like 747 gates. They're pretty big. They're large gates anyway. There's even cars waiting for us. Finally, we got there. Geez, that was a bit of a mission. Our apologies about that, guys. I should have just cut him off. Should have just cut him off. Hey, Springbok, what's going on? Oh, it's going silly, is it? Reload it. Get it to bag people. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna stop there. Cheeky Tuesday stream, yeah, it was Cheeky Tuesday snooze day stream. Yes. Cheeky snooze day stream. Oh, we're just gonna call it. We're gonna call it there. Sorry I only could do one flight, but if I fitted two in there, I wouldn't be able to take Junior to his appointment this afternoon. So, but yeah, look how big that airport is. It's massive. I would say that must be the domestic term. Look how big that airport is. Huge. A lot of runway space for two big massive terminals. So yes. I want to say a big thank you to Richard, Drew, Captain Cookie, Mr. and Mrs. TP, and Adam. Thank you very much for your donos. Admiral for the 5 gifted memberships as well. Thank you, Xenon. No worries. Are you running Rex Airport? I have no idea, Springbok. What do you mean Rex Airport? But that being said, I will catch you guys later. We'll be back tomorrow night, Wednesday nights, for our normal Wednesday night stream, and I'll see you on another one. Have an awesome rest of your Tuesday or Monday night evening. Catch you later, guys. Love you lots. See ya. See you guys. Thanks very much.